We're here in Masstown, Nova Scotia at Masstown Creamery Cafe. I'm here with Ron. Hi, Ron.
Hi.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you and welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. So I wanted to first start off. This place is separate from, because there's the Masstown Market, it's right next door, and then we have the butcher, and then we have the creamery. And I didn't know that this was all its own separate thing. And many people, maybe the same as me, didn't realize, because I would go to the market and I would shop and eat and play there, and I would see this building here, but I just assumed it was where you produced all of the items. I didn't know that you would come in and there's a whole bunch of stuff here to do.
Well, you're not alone. Actually, we have found that we've just celebrated our 5th anniversary here, and there were many people that walk in and still say, hey, it's the first time I've been here. Masstown Market has been an icon since 1969, and we don't do a lot of marketing. It's usually you tell 2 friends and they tell 2 friends, and slowly but surely they're starting to make their way across the road and starting to realize that we're here.
Yeah, well, I'm telling all my friends right now, come across the road, come into the creamery, people.
That's good to hear.
This is amazing in here. So how long has this been here? You said 5, 6 years?
The building itself with the creamery and the butcher shop have been here for 5 full years. And actually, Thanksgiving will be the 2nd anniversary that the cafe opened.
Okay.
And it's been a trickle-down effect of starting with some baked goods, and just look, the folks down there have just taken control, and they're doing a wonderful job expanding our offering, and it's just taken off.
So what kind of things do you make in the creamery?
The creamery itself started with the owner, Lori Jennings, simply wanting to make a little cheese. And then one day it was when the last Nova Scotia-owned creamery or milk production plant was bought out of Quebec, he said, you know what, we should make a little bit of milk. So a 2 or 3 year process began of researching how to do that and where to get our equipment. But we make all your normal milks that you would see, your skim, your 2, your 1%. All of our milk products have nothing added except the vitamin A and D that is mandatory. We've started making cheeses of many varieties. We have some genuine 3-year-old calendar-aged cheddar, again, with no preservatives, nothing that extends its life, all completely natural aging. We've had a lot to learn. We have a wonderful crew down there that have been with us really almost since day one. Most of our crew have been down there, and they've started from the ground up and how to run the equipment, how to fix the equipment, and how to make these variety of cheeses. And at some point, everyone should come try our 3-year-old genuine old Fletcher cheddar.
Do you locally source out a lot of your ingredients?
We locally source as much as we possibly can. Everything, obviously the fruit, strawberries, right up to the blueberries are all very, very local. All of our milk products, of course, are
made
from
here?
Yep, from, we used to be able to guarantee you could go down and pat the cow from the farm that gave us the milk, and still can. So we have our own cream, we have our own butter, and we're using all of those things. Of course, not everything is grown locally in Nova Scotia, but it's still a local supplier from Pictou County that delivers most of the things that we're looking for.
Sure,
Yeah.
support local.
Yeah, and
everyone's supporting each other in the chain.
Yeah, and that's how this place all began, you know, over 50 years ago, with Eric Jennings, the original owner, not being able to sell his produce in the grocery stores. They wouldn't buy it. So he and a partner bought this piece of land and sold it to the back of their truck because they were both farmers and they had no place to sell. And we still have people that pull up in their car with a bag of beans that they grew in their garden that they'll buy at the back door. So this whole community was built, and Masstown was built on that premise of cooperation and supporting each other, and it still holds true today.
What special history?
Yep, no, there's a lot of interesting things. Yeah.
Yes, I love that. And your background is what in all of
Mine is very varied. I'm actually going to celebrate my 10th year here in January. I've had the pleasure of spending someone else's money to build this side of the road. And actually, Lori Jennings, who's involved in, he's the current owner, and Mr. Eric is still with us, still comes in and works almost every day. And he was the chair of a board of the economic development in the area, of which I was employed. And when times changed and it was time for a change of scenery, he suggested I come out here with him. I said, what am I going to do? He says, I don't know. We'll figure it out when you get here. And so, yes, I've had almost 10 years now of having fun and taking on new challenges and helping their dream of providing different opportunities for different folks come to life.
I really enjoyed the evolution of Masstown Market, how it's grown from the small market to this building to everything that it encompasses. It's growing and it's evolving, and it's a wonderful thing for the community.
Yeah, no, and it can't stand still. And there's probably more people in this area that had their first job scooping ice cream or frying a donut or something that, and some we've had here, they tell me it's over 30 years they've been employed here.
Oh, wow. That says something.
Yep. No, that says something.
When people have been here that long.
And we have had 3 generations at one point. 3 generations all working at the same time. So it's, for a rural community, the type of support, and it just continues to evolve. And I'll put a plug. We do have the first medical facility here now that opened in July with partnership with Nova Scotia Health. And everything that is done here is still to support local and make Masstown a place not just to stop and have a sweet treat, but maybe stay a little longer.
Stay a little longer. Oh,
that's kind of our motto. We have to have something here to keep people here a little longer.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think that's wonderful. Yeah. And circling back quickly about how they don't do a lot of marketing or advertising. Well, you don't need to. It's a staple. It is a classic view when you're driving down the highway. You see the big, lighthouse. You see the market sign. Like it's here.
Yep. No, and that's very true. And it's a stopping place that people have been coming for a long time. The butcher shop has taken off. I mean, even during COVID, food security, people started to really discover us during those periods when there was smaller crowds. They knew where the animals were coming from. They were dealing with 1 or 2 people, and they began to realize that it wasn't a boutique just for travelers, that it's something that people can stop at every day and get what you need on site. And if not this site, then across the road.
Then across the road, exactly. Yeah. Well, what are we going to be making today? Well,
I'm told that you're going downstairs and you're going to be treated to one of our signature sandwiches that Tracy and her crew have developed down there. And then I understand you're even in for a treat for dessert, because our own local ice cream isn't just good for the cone, it's good in a cake. And they take great pleasure in coming up with a variety of different flavors. So it was hinted that might be something that you're going to see in your future.
Okay. When we come back, we are going to get in the kitchen and make a sandwich and an ice cream cake at Masstown Creamery Cafe here on Home Sweet Home. We are back and we are in the kitchen with Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, thanks for inviting me into your kitchen today.
Oh, you're welcome.
What will we be making?
So today we're going to make an apple with bacon.
This sounds amazing.
It is amazing.
I see apples, I see bacon, I see cheese.
Yeah. The bacon comes from the butcher. So this right here, what we have is a double smoked bacon.
And this is your butcher that's in the same building?
That is connected into the same building.
Okay.
Correct. And then we get our cheeses from the creamery. So we have a Havarti cheese, which is shredded, and we have an apple with cheese as well.
Okay.
And we get our apples from the market.
And this is a sourdough bread, I can see.
This is a sourdough bread that we use. We went through trial and error with many different breads, and this seems to be our favorite. So this is what creates our sandwich.
Okay, let's get to it. This is looking good.
So the first thing that we have to do is edge to edge. And this is a garlic spread that we put on, which enhances the flavor amazingly.
Is this a homemade garlic spread?
Yes, we do add a little bit of ingredient to this.
Okay.
It starts out as a base, and we kind of give it a little bit of a touch.
It smells good.
It is.
I can smell it from here.
So the first step is we do a little bit of our Havarti cheese.
I love Havarti.
You don't want to do too much because we do everything in layers. And then goes our bacon, and we do the cold bacon because as it's on the grill, all the cheeses kind of go right in and it's just cooked to perfection.
Okay, so these are pre-cooked but cold.
They are. So our next step, we do
now what's this?
This is a maple aioli that we make right here at the cafe.
Okay. Sourced with local...
Local maple syrup. It's got real maple syrup in it.
Wow.
And then we do our next layer. which is a little bit more Havarti. Just
More
a tad.
cheese.
Yeah, it's all about spreading it out and layering it. And then we take our thin apple slices.
Which kind of apple is this?
This is a Cortland.
Cortland. Okay.
Yeah, we can use many variety of apples. The only one I don't recommend is Granny Smith because it's a little sour.
Yeah, that would be really sour.
Yep, and this gives it just a nice crunch and sweet. So we layer our apple slices out, and then we do a little bit more applewood. And then we're good to go.
My mouth is watering already looking
So
at
there
it.
you have your layered sandwich.
Wow.
And then we place it on our little grill. Now this is the first sandwich of the day, so sometimes the top layer sticks a little bit to the grill, but that's not a big deal. We just push it down and
Is
flip
this
it
your
over.
most popular sandwich, do you think?
No, but it is ranking right up to the top.
Yeah. What's your most popular sandwich?
Right now the chicken bacon is, but all of our sandwiches are pretty equal. It depends on what you're feeling for the day.
So how long does that stay on the grill?
We usually put it on for a minute and then we flip it so that all the layers of cheese will melt.
Melts all the way through.
Yeah, and another thing that we sometimes do is we will take it off the grill and cut it into the triangle, put it back on for a minute, and it gets the middle kind of heated up all nice. And then it's done. You put it on the plate and you enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very good. And we make, like I said, with the aioli sauce that we make here, that makes a big difference. It kind of melts all the flavors together, so you get the sweetness of the apple, the smoke of the bacon, and oh yeah, it's definitely a winner. So the sandwich is grilling here, so we're gonna do the flip. Nice and toasted. And we'll give it about another 30 seconds, and we should be finished.
That's a heavy-duty grill press.
Yes, it is. It's incredible, actually. We love it.
At home, I take a lid of a pot of one and I kind of put it out to trap the heat in and kind of melt it. But this is nice.
Oh, yeah. So let's just check. So the good way to tell, you can see that your cheese is melting a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take it off for a second, and I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna place it back on just for another couple seconds.
Because you want to heat up the center.
Exactly. Can you just smell it?
I can smell it. Yes, it smells so good. I can smell the garlic and
And it's so good.
mmm.
So if you wanna
Bacon.
just pass the plate there, we'll put it on the plate.
We got a dill pickle.
Okay, we're ready to go. So I'm gonna turn it this way. Presentation is always nice. And there we go.
I cannot wait to eat this.
It's very good.
Oh, wow. The smell of the sandwich is so good. I feel bad eating this in front of you, but
That's okay. It's hot, be careful.
oh, this looks so good. Oh,
Good.
what is happening in my mouth right now? Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. So I taste the garlic. You can taste the garlic, and it melts with
It
the.
does.
I can taste the apple with smoked cheese too.
Yep.
Like all the flavors are just melting. Oh,
And
this
the
is
apple slices give it that little bit of sweetness in
a
there.
little bit of sweetness. Yeah, and a little bit of crunch with this bacon. Ah, whoa, this is so heaven. Thank you for the lovely sandwich.
Oh, you're welcome.
You think maybe we could get some dessert after?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have great ice cream here, all different flavors. We make a wonderful ice cream cake and ice cream cake slices. We have a lot of our baked goods that are made here, and we have an amazing cheesecake, and that's all made here as well.
And what are we gonna do today?
So today we'll do an ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake.
Yes.
Perfect. When we come back, we are going to make some ice cream cake here at the Masstown Creamery Cafe on Home Sweet Home. We are back and we are going to be making an ice cream cake. I'm so excited. I love ice cream and there's nothing better than ice cream and cake smashed together
Yeah, that's true.
to make an ice cream cake. Okay, so how do we start the process of making ice cream cake? Obviously, we need ice cream.
We do.
Yes.
And the ice cream is done in layers. So we have ice cream stages that go into the blast freezer, which is time consuming.
Through the magic of TV, we have a slab already kind of prepared, right?
Yes, we do. So we just push it down And inside, we kind of measure up just to see the layers because it's an 8-inch pan.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be too smooth because there is a warm ganache that goes on that with a cookie
Ooh,
in the middle.
Gosh, okay.
So we just push it all down in sides, and we have a ganache middle already set up.
Okay. Does that need to be frozen again before this, or?
So the ice cream is already frozen through
Yeah.
the blast freezer, so, and this is not too hot, so this won't melt the ice cream when it goes on. So we put our little layer in here.
And what's this made of?
This is made of chocolate and cream, and it's tempered, so it kind of gives it a little bit of a creaminess to it.
Okay.
And if you see the little speckles in here, that is your cookie layer that's in there as well.
Oh, there's
so we
cookies
kind of
in
had
there
it all.
too.
Yep.
Through the magic of time and space, this is what it will come out as.
So this is our cookie layer, and I did add a little bit more crumb on the top of this. So after this has been blast frozen, we then add the top layer on.
I like cookies.
So we add a few scoops on the top, and we do the same process. So we will have more ice cream on this. We spread this down.
Have you ever broken a knife?
Not yet.
It looks like it's doing
Not-
some serious bending.
Not yet. It's kind of meant for that, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. What's your favorite ice cream cake to make?
I don't know, they're all kind of fun. The birthday cake one is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like, kids really like it. We can play around with, we have like grasshopper soup and cotton candy ice
Oh,
cream.
that's so
and-
fun.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of fun here. We do a lot of creative things.
Yeah.
So here's our layer. Kind of smooth that out a little bit.
I think you're doing a really great job.
Thank you.
I feel like I would mess that up.
No. There. So this will go into the freezer. And this is what we end up with.
Do your hands ever get really cold working
All
with
the
ice
time.
cream? Do you ever get frostbite?
No, not yet. And it is coming out of here.
You know
I want
that
to force it out.
I never realized that you'd make it in layers because when I think of ice cream cake, I just think, oh, just a bunch of ice cream frozen
No.
into the shape of a cake. But there's a lot more to it.
There is. There's a lot to it. So in our pan, this is the top layer that we smooth out. And then you can see it's not very smooth.
Right.
So we put it on here, and then we flip it over.
And then that will be the smooth
And
part.
that will be the smooth part.
Haha, the little tricks, the inside tips, hey?
And you get all the design and detail from all the ice cream flavors in here. And there we have our ice cream.
Look how nice that looks. And you can see the layers all throughout, the cookie, and then there's the ganache in there. The ice cream, that looks so good.
And this is the part where we start decorating.
How long have you been decorating, making the cakes for?
There's a few of us that work here,
Yep,
and we all kind of get creative.
yep.
So I've been doing this for about 2 years when we were here,
Oh, wow.
but there are many of us that do it. So every one of us have a little bit of different creative side.
Yeah,
I like to do the crisscrosses because they're really pretty.
it does look pretty.
You know, just kind of keep it nice and simple and clean. And
Yeah,
so we're gonna do little rosettes on the top
okay.
going around. So I just hold my piping bag. Look how pretty that looks.
Wow. Now, did you go to school for this type of stuff, or did you learn through the process?
No, I just learned through the process of being here.
Well, that looks really pretty.
Coming along nicely.
Yeah. I like how you're doing the roses.
Yeah, the little rosettes, it's just a little swirl.
I always wondered how they do that. And I guess it all comes down to the tip.
Don't try it.
Oh, I'd love to.
So just hold it straight up this way,
Straight up.
squeeze a little bit, and go in a
squeeze,
circle.
and go in a circle.
There you go. And then another one here. And then you can do another one just to close it off.
Okay.
And that's where we would normally stop, but if you wanted to get really creative, you can go in the center and do just a little bit bigger of a rosette.
Okay.
There you go.
Woo!
And then I like to do little swirly cues.
This is extra fancy.
And there we are.
That's beautiful. Well done.
Turns out really nice.
It does. I kind of am eyeballing this knife over
So
here.
yes, that's a knife that we use here.
This is hardcore.
This is probably not one that everybody has at home,
No, never seen that kind of
but
knife.
you can use a normal knife. So how we usually cut it, and you gotta really give it a rock to push it down. Mm-hmm. Take your time with it, and it'll give you a nice clean cut. And then we'll do it again. Give it a nice good push.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, because I have a sensitivity to coffee, I'm not able to eat the coffee ice cream cake. So we have someone on standby. Our good old dear friend and production manager, Joe Sirocco. Enter in, Joseph. Hello.
Hello.
He's going to sample this today.
I could
gonna
get used to
stand it
being
up,
a
actually.
professional sampler.
That's gonna be your...
That sounds like a good job title.
It's a good job title.
Yeah, that's awesome. Gotta get a little bit of cookie in there too.
So this is ice cream made from here.
Oh wow.
So this is, you know, fresh made ice cream.
Mm,
What do you think?
that's really good. My family knows that ice cream cake is my favorite cake.
Yeah.
So I think I know where I'm getting my ice cream cake from now on.
Oh yes, that's so great. So I have a little consolation prize. So I'm going to sample some of your ice cream. I chose the salted caramel because that's one of my favorites. And then we also have your favorite, which is black cherry?
Black cherry chocolate chunk.
Oh,
Black
that
cherry
sounds
chocolate
good.
chunk. I didn't realize there was chocolate chunks in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the salted caramel. I'm really excited to give this a try. I love ice cream, so let's give her a try.
And the caramel is made right here as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
It's good.
That is incredible. The caramel's made here too?
It is. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was like,
Look, yeah,
that
look
was
at
something
caramel.
real.
Oh my
I
God,
know.
it's melting
That
down.
was seriously really nice on my taste buds. The caramel just swirled in
It
there.
is, it's very
That
good.
is sweet. It's so creamy. Wow. Okay, this is ice cream. This is ice cream. Okay, I want to try the one. So I've never had black cherry chocolate chunk before.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never.
very good.
I'm gonna grab a big piece of cherry I see. I love cherries.
It's good, right?
This is crazy. This is really, really, really good. So a huge thank you to Ron and Tracy and the staff here at Masstown Creamery Cafe. This is the best ice cream you will ever have. If you find yourself in Masstown, Nova Scotia, come on down and you too can make it your
Home sweet home.